Am I the asshole for deliberately pretending to forget my dad's birthday and leaving him to spend it all alone? My 44F dad, 73M, has never remembered my birthday. It was slightly covered up when I was a child because my mom always remembered, but a couple of times when she wasn't around, it fell to him, and he totally failed. So, for example, I got nothing on my 18th birthday because my mom was away for 3 months. My sister, 46F, had a party with friends, a new dress, and lovely gifts when she turned 18. Every year it's the same. My two siblings, I also have a much younger brother, 33M, aren't great at this kind of thing, but I always remind them it's dad's birthday so that they can send him a card and all. Since my mom died a decade ago, I usually take him out to dinner and give him a gift so he's not alone. A couple of times I've thrown him a surprise party, and for his 70th, I threw a big event where his extended family flew in. I always point out to him when he has forgotten mine. I've told him I find it very hurtful. He just shakes it off and says it isn't important, even though I just told him it was important to me. And then he forgets about it every year. This year at Christmas, he was talking about something relevant, so I took the opportunity to tell him that he needs to make the effort. Then, I asked him when I was born. He couldn't even come up with the year. He mocked me for being sensitive, and inside, I just let it all go. He has a phenomenal memory. It's ludicrous that he won't do this for me. I don't even want a gift, though. I won't lie, it would be nice. Just a happy birthday call or a card. Well, his 73rd birthday just rolled around. I didn't remind my siblings about it, so they both forgot. He rang me the day before. I knew why, but I chatted about random things and then said I had to run and quickly ended the call. On his birthday, I turned off my phone and went out. He rang me the next day and said that no one remembered his birthday, not even a card or a phone call, and he spent it all alone. I guarantee that's a first. I told him he had made it abundantly clear that birthdays were not important and that he was reaping what he'd sowed. He grumpily agreed with me, but he's still mad. I'm sorry his feelings got hurt, because I do love him, but I think this is the way it's going to be from now on. Unless he steps up and gets me flowers, a kitten, and some Turkish delight for my 45th, in which case we're all good. Just an FYI, I don't neglect him. I order his groceries every week and bring him around to dinner every Monday, and this is a blind spot for him. He's honestly a nice man and can be very generous when it occurs to him. Commenter 1. You're the asshole. I bet you'll regret this one. He's gone. OP. A few people have said this. I've thought it through, and it's not like I am missing the chance to see him one last time before he blows away like a freaking thistledown. I see him twice a week and do his shopping and cook for him at least once every week. I took him on holiday for 10 days last year and 14 the year before, and we have a break in Devon planned in April. I'm a good daughter. I phone him most days. I am just sick of being treated as the lowest ranked child. I'm after mutual respect here, and I'm worth it. I wouldn't snub anyone, let alone a daughter like this, and yet he thinks it's okay? I've read about 200 people have said, and I accept what they are telling me. This is deliberate. Why? I don't know, but it is. He has a brain like a computer. He remembers everything. Literally everything. So he is choosing to do this, and it sucks, and I am giving it back to him now. Wow. I mean, there's definitely something deeper going on, right? With the way she describes her dad as this superhuman memory machine that never forgets anything, and he just doesn't choose to acknowledge her birthday. And then that poses the question of, does he remember, like, your sister's birthday or your brother's birthday? Because if he does, then it's definitely like a personal attack at you. And there's something deeper that's been going on because no parent would just forget the birthday of their child because they don't care or whatever, right? Especially not your dad in this case. And I hope in the update we'll see like the explanation behind that. Also, how could you forget someone's birthday when literally whenever you like text someone and ask when their birthday is, it shows up like to add this thing into their contact that their birthday is this day, and then it puts it on your calendar as well. Like, okay, maybe they don't have iPhones, but like you could put someone's birthday in your calendar, you know? It's not rocket science. And I mean, there's so many reminders that you could have, and it's your own daughter. Like, she definitely knows the day, and there's definitely a reason for this. Update, 9 months later. Okay, so I deleted the original Reddit account for some reasons. I made some foolish comments, people called me out, I panicked, but it was my birthday last week, and some people asked me for an update, so I made a new one and here it goes. It was the afternoon of my birthday and the phone rang. It was my dad. We chatted about stuff and did an online grocery order for him together, and then the conversation went kind of like this. Dad. Oh, and darling. Me. What? Dad. Happy birthday. Me. Where is my father and what have you done with his body? Dad. None of that. None of that. So, that was nice. And later, when I saw him the next day, he gave me a glass flower bowl that had been my mom's that he had got my sister to wrap for me, which was also very nice. So, all the people who said I should have just played hardball before, maybe you were right. And all the people who said I only get one dad and I should just love him, I really do, and I haven't neglected him the last X months, I promise. So, whatever the reason for the weird stuff in the past, maybe a bad thing happened to him on my birthday, maybe he always resented the fact that my name wasn't the one he and mom originally agreed on, or whatever. I seem to have broken the curse. Dad remembered my birthday this year and gave me a nice gift. Thanks, Reddit. Commenter 1. Everyone says they're delighted for you, but I'm not. You deserve better. The bar is so low it's practically in hell. The devil is standing there like, wow, even I can say happy birthday and get someone else to wrap, not an actual gift, but the easiest thing I could find, instead of putting thought into something for forgetting my child's birthday her entire life. I truly hope that your family recognizes your importance and the light you bring them, and so do you, because this ain't it. You deserve so much better than the BS they've given you. OP, thank you for standing up for me and wanting the best for me. I appreciate it, and it is the Reddit way. I think it's worth saying, though, that the bowl is actually something quite special. It's from Bohemia, where my mom was from, and it's over 100 years old. It was on his sideboard. It is something of both personal and actual value. Also, my dad and I do have a good relationship, which is why the whole birthday thing has been so weird and hurtful for me. I feel he has acknowledged his poor behavior. Our conversation on the phone felt very genuine. Commenter 2. I'm sorry if this comes across as negative, it's not meant that way. So after he forgot your milestone birthdays and other birthdays, on this one he didn't buy you a gift. He found a bowl in his house that his wife, your mother, liked. He probably wouldn't miss it in his house. And didn't even wrap it himself. He got your sister to do it for him. Did I get that right? That's a pretty low bar. OP. I'm listening to you and thanks for not wanting to be mean. My dad is disabled, so going shopping is something that we would have to do together. So giving me my mom's crystal bowl, it's over a century old and from Bohemia where she's from, was not the cop out it might be if it was like from Selfridges. Had another benefit. It allowed him to surprise me. Also, he is very precious about his cut glass. He gave me something that was of value to him and was definitely going to be of value to me. I know the bar seems low, and it is, but Dad and I actually get on very well. Commenter 3. Are you the only one that could have brought your father shopping? You mentioned that your sister wrapped the bowl for him. Was she not able to? I still think he has a long way to go to rectify so many forgotten birthdays, particularly the milestones that he did manage to remember for your sister. OP. I thought about what you wrote, and there's a little more that I didn't put into the original. We went on holiday for a long weekend in the summer with my godson, and the two of them sneaked out and he bought me a set of gold and pearl earrings. They were also a thoughtful gift as when my mom died, he gave me her pearl necklace, which is worth a lot. I think he meant it as an apology for the previous birthday. I think on his birthday, he had finally learned the lesson I wanted him to, and didn't want to wait 10 months to show me. The thing is that the birthday issue had been such a weird outlier. It is at odds with how we behave to one another. We genuinely have a good relationship. We laugh together a lot. And yes, I had a great birthday. I went to see Paddington the Musical at the Savory Theatre in London and ate a lot of dumplings in Chinatown. It was awesome. So I still want to know what the reason for this whole thing was, but I'm glad that your dad is moving in the right direction to make up for, 20 something years of missing your birthday for no apparent reason to us. Now, obviously, there has to be a somewhat, decent reason. I mean, nothing that I would justify as valid, you should never be just throwing your daughter's birthday out the window for 25 years straight. But, I mean, there's got to be some sort of reason. I just wish she would tell us. I wish she would have found out because I feel like that's kind of the closure that I would need anyways. But maybe she doesn't need it. Maybe she's just happy with where she is. And that's great too, A step forward is a step forward, no matter which way you look at it. Anyways, that's going to do it for this story. Let me know what you all think of it in the comments below, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.